Hello everyone, hello Kidney students. My name is Joe Colombano. I am a staff member of the United Nations. I am delighted to join you today for this Greenlight Climate Festival. I'm sorry I'm unable to take part in the live session, but I welcome the opportunity of this video message. And I also wish to extend my greetings to my fellow panelists, Rachel, Sanda, Satya and Paul. I've worked with most of them in the past, and it's my pleasure and honor to be joined to them again today. I hope this message finds you and your family healthy and safe. This has been a difficult year, but hopefully we're starting to see a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm recording this in Connecticut, but I was in New York just the other day, and I was happy to see how the city is slowly but surely coming back to life as the vaccine campaign gets underway. So it's precisely in this spirit of resilience and optimism that I want to make these quick remarks today. Yes, because I believe that optimism will continue to be incredibly important in our efforts for addressing climate change. And there's plenty to be optimistic about. So let me just remind you a few things that I believe are an inspiration. First of all, there's been a dramatic change in public perception about the issue of climate change, and this has made the politics a lot easier. When I first joined the UN back right after the 2009 Copenhagen summit, the climate agenda was dead, and climate itself was a toxic issue. Even those of us that were working on what then became the SDG process were very keen to keep these at arm's length and not to be too involved and steamrolled by the difficult politics of the climate discussion. And look at where we are now. SDGs and climate really are the two mutually reinforcing aspects of the same global agenda. The second issue that gives me reason for optimism, it's technology. And we've seen an incredible advancement in innovations for climate solutions in the last few years. And the result has been a decrease in the price of renewables, even in countries such as the United States. And this led me to the third reason for optimism, which is finance, climate finance. So it used to be the case that climate was at best a bit of a feel-good issue for corporates to consider as they wanted to position their brand. Now, this is no longer the case. Climate is core for the corporate world right now, not just from the standpoint of corporate social responsibility, but certainly from a risk management and liability perspective, and increasingly as a profitability driver as new business models are being developed. Think about the issue of carbon trading and how close we are to finally fully realize the potential of carbon trading, not just on the mandatory market, but even more so on the voluntary market, as we've seen huge corporates taking action to arrive at net zero and reduce their carbon footprint in their operations around the world. Finally, a reason for optimism is that climate change can really be a bridging issue, an issue around which we can find an alignment of global interest as we haven't seen before. The 2060 goal of making China carbon neutral is going to be hugely consequential, not just for China, but for the rest of the world as well. We need to support these efforts, and we need more efforts such as this one to follow through. So with all of this optimism, I'm coming to what you can do for the agenda. And I know that you're all here because you all want to make a change for it. So all I have to say is go for it. You know how to do it. This is your agenda as much as it is mine agenda and everybody else's agenda. So whatever your profession is, go for it. And I think that what is incredibly inspirational here is that regardless of what your field of expertise has been, what your field of study has been, climate change it's going to be relevant, and you can bring your contribution and your solutions to it. Whether you are a climate scientist, a public policy person, a business person, a coder, technology engineer, just go for it and swing for the fences. This is the way in which we can make a difference for us, for this generation, for your generation, and other generations to come. Thank you for the opportunity to say these few words. I wish you a very productive meetings, and I am at your disposal for any follow-up in the days to come. Thank you.